Welcome, Cannabis family. This is Scotty G from the 420Link podcast, and what we do is we keep it real. And today we are keeping it real. Now, probably wondering why this banner here is up. It's because today's a real lucky day for me. Today, our guest is actually not just a really close friend of mine. Consider him family. I love him, so let me introduce him right now. I have the one and only Joseph JT Campos, Boaz Jimenez. Okay, for the TV show, TV series, Queen of the South.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, my brother? Love you.
Good, man.
Love
How
to see
you
you.
doing, brother?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic.
Thanks for coming to my backyard, Austin, Texas.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a beautiful place. Since I've been here, I'll tell you, everybody's been absolutely nice.
Everybody's gonna be nice. It's the Texas way.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me being from South Florida down in Miami.
Nah, it's just the way they are. They're very, very friendly here. We want to help everybody out. We want to make sure you got what you need. We want to take care of you. We want to make sure you're happy while you're in Texas. And I think that's just Texas, man. It's a whole different world. But with that being said, that's a good thing because I'm from Texas and I want to take care of you. And that's why we talk about the 420 link, getting linked in and being part of a community, being part of a family, being, unified. That's what we're doing, right?
And see, me, I'm lucky because I know JT very well. So it's an honor and a privilege to be able to interview him.
You know him pretty well.
Yeah, because I know him pretty well. And, other than we have a great time together, we really bond out together. He can still beat me playing back
It's
home.
not even about beating you playing. What it is I'm very impressed that you have, you've always made good music, melody and harmony. I can tell you that because we all move to the beat of our own drum. But I can tell you've been adding more rhythm and harmony and melody to your life because I heard you last night when we were out there at that salsa bar.
That's right.
That shit was good, man.
And make sure you go to our website at the420link.com. Follow us on Instagram to take a look at all the fun posts that we go ahead and put up when JT and I are out.
The 420, baby. Get linked in. Don't be afraid.
So, like we said, the 420link.com podcast, we keep it real. So we're keeping it real with JT. So I say we go ahead and keep it real.
Ask me anything.
Anything. All right. Well,
I know that they've some people that have some of our subscribers already to the 420 link have given you some questions, and that's pretty good.
I have a couple questions that have definitely been sent in, so thank you all. I greatly appreciate it. Continue to keep chatting through the 420link.com chat. Make sure you download the app. And we're going to read some of those questions today. Starting off with me, fortunately, because I know JT, listen, there's two dates that I know that are important to you. So December 3rd, 1983, December 4th, 1983. Talk about them and tell me why those two dates are important to you.
Damn, you hit me hard with those dates. That's crazy.
Love you, and I know you will.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you hit me with December 3rd, 1983. So December 3rd, 1983 was the day my father passed away. I was 10 years old. He died in a tragic water heater explosion accident. He burned from his waist up. And I got the news December 3rd. December 4th, I'm at the back of our mesquite tree at the makeshift clubhouse that my dad built for me and my two brothers. And my cousin Pete walked back there, saw me crying, and he said, "I'm sorry about Theo, Tommy." He's rolling up. "Here, this will help you." I'm only 10 years old, mind you. And I smoked, smoked a nice cannabis joint, and I chunked up, cleaned up, kept smoking. I'm almost 50 years old now. I've been smoking like over 38 years, non-stop. January 16th, 1984, I'm turning 11, and I believe I sold my first bag because I smelled like skunk. My clothes always reeked. I think it was a family business for all safety to say. Gorillaing it. I sold my first bag.
Is there a specific story you remember from back in the days. You can mind talking
Yeah,
about?
everybody used to tell me I smell. Joseph, you stink. Joseph, you smell like a skunk. Joseph, it always smells. Don't you wash your clothes? And at first I was embarrassed by that. Until my boy Rocky, that was his name, we called him Rocky, said, Joseph, let me get some smoke. I know you got it because you always smell good. Say less. Switch, money,
So leads into the next question.
Yeah.
How long you been in the cannabis industry?
I was a cannabis right away. I became a cannabis activist right away.
Right.
I've been in the business for over 38 years. Yeah, 38 years. I've been in it in Texas, sadly. And I say sadly because Texas is probably going to be the last state to hear the pop, sound of their head popping out their ass.
Yeah. They had some medical movement, but
Well, they have, but it's not what we need. You know, it's not really what we need. When you realize the benefits of cannabis and how well it's done, I get so pissed off, y'all. So December 3rd, 1983, my dad died. Tragically, water heater explosion. I didn't know PTSD. I didn't know I had a disorder here. I didn't know that was gonna happen there. You don't know. It's way back when, before certain diagnoses were made. So cannabis saved my life, bro. I'm gonna easily say cannabis has saved my life.
Mm-hmm.
Easily and difficultly. Because the difficulties of growing up in Texas, way back when, being afraid to even be caught with the seed. And now the laws are changing.
Yeah.
And things are crazy. Then I meet you, Mister. I've opened up over 100 True Leaves in Florida.
Always.
Just all that right there. It's like crazy how time evolves and changes, and you know, now we have applications where you can keep in contact. And I say applications because the apps on our phone allow us the ability to stay linked in here and there. You have your Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your WhatsApp, and now we've got the amazing. This is my shirt, by the way, y'all. I had to show a nice little curtain. Wanted to show a split screen because sometimes it feels like we've had to walk around with split identities. No longer do we have to hide. No longer do we have to be afraid. We've got a place where we can all go. We can all link in, and that's the420link.com. You go to the420link.com, read the mission statement, find out what we're about, find out what the message is.
As you know, it's our business to increase your business. Really, that's what we're all about. So please make sure to reach out to us. You can always email at info@the420link.com. You know, make sure that you go to our website for all new information. We have our swag on there. Our NFTs are on there. Links directly to OpenSea. There's upcoming events that are on there. You know, so it's everything that we would need to know about, including, most important, is downloading the new social app. So make sure that we go ahead and take care of that. Really, right now, JT's been communicating with people back and forth through his social app. I've been going back and forth, people chatting, sending in the videos for the contest that we're going to get into in a little bit. So make sure you go to the420link.com, download the app. After you download the app, because we're in the early release, we allow people to go onto the early release, so please go to the early release. If you're on Apple, we have a test flight where you're going to be able to go through. Apple's going to be releasing it soon. If you're all on Google, as the updates update, just make sure to check Google to see if you just have to update the app to make sure that you get
constantly updating,
continued
correct?
benefits. Yeah, you'll continue to get all the benefits that we're adding. Continue to also send your feedback, which is greatly appreciated. I will tell you, a lot of the feedback that we've been receiving are a lot of the things that we're going to be implementing. So it looks like everyone's definitely still on the same page.
People are getting linked in, and I like that. I'll be honest, my iPhone, caca. I think it's an old one, it's an 8, so I need to upgrade the 8. I got my app downloaded on your iPad back there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually seriously thinking about just moving all communication to the 420 link. So many brothers and sisters want to follow me on my IG, on my Facebook. Facebook became private. That's only for family. Instagram, that's my business. But we're getting blocked out on all these platforms that I have to say I'm really happy with what we're wanting to have here for all you brothers and sisters, because it's kind of like just no holds barred. We could just go in, interact, respect one another, please. Respect one another. Agree to disagree. We are the 420Link community after all. It's organic. There's no need to panic, as my boy Baby Bash is always saying. What he means by that, I like to think, is it's not like all those other pharmaceutical drugs, the opiates, or all that other BS that's out there where it makes you feel ugly. Cannabis has always made me feel
Happy.
beautiful,
Mhm.
happy, engaging, wanting to talk it out, hug it out.
It's a community.
It's the community.
We met some last night. We were walking down the street.
It was
and
amazing.
People were just stopping us because we had our hats on, we had our shirts on, and it was just a family. And people were just saying hello. A lot of people were recognizing a celebrity that, because JT Campos is the celebrity. So, people were stopping us in the street. So it was really a lot of great. Like I said, Austin, amazing town.
It is amazing.
Really, just the hospitality that here is outstanding, And really, I'm never alone when I'm driving on the road everywhere, any day.
I try to stay on me.
JT's always on Instagram, which is great. I love it. I think it's great. People that are knocking it, those are, I guess, are just
I'm
haters.
gonna need a live setting for ours. For the 420Link, we need can we go interacting live?
Yeah, but we
yet, right?
walk around and we're going live.
I want to go live
Yeah.
from the 420Link.
Mhm.
I want to be doing that here soon. So hopefully you'll be able to just catch it there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm looking for the new platform where I'm always going to be linked in. I don't have to worry about the judgmental, brittle-eared, and sensitive butt personalities out there.
Yeah. So if there was a show or a TV show and it was about cannabis, you'd go right onto the 420link.com and watch it.
I'd watch it all day.
That's where everything needs to be running through, especially when it involves the
I'd
420link
watch
family.
it all day.
So do you have haters and people that ask you why you go on Instagram all the time?
I do.
Even though I like it.
I do.
What?
I do.
Tell me.
What's
that all about?
It's the harassment. You know what it is? I think honestly, if I had to why are they upset that I'm engaging so much? I think what it sums up to is that I'm always happy. I'm always happy that I'm able to be affecting somebody. You, or you back there. Or maybe even you right there that's in the back not wanting to say anything. You're hearing me though. And you're wanting to come closer, and that's good. That's what I hope to achieve. I think sometimes people just don't like it when others are really happy, especially if they're walking around miserable. You're walking around feeling, but he's all super hunky-dory, happy every time, every day. And why? Because he's got a fireman or firewoman mentality. He wakes up every day saying, I love my job. I'm a fireman. I'm a firewoman. And I know somewhere in the world there's a fire going on that I need to put out. Excuse me, I wake up feeling like that every day. Feeling so good that others, it makes them feel certain ways. And I think that's like the root of why I get so much static about, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? And don't you think that people are going to attack you when they see you on the street? Producer told me that a while back, and I was like, nah, as a matter of fact, I think if I engage more, people will give me my privacy because I'm already so much giving of myself. I'm giving you the time, I'm giving you my ear, I'm giving you my advice, I'm sharing and caring. And in that, it's received, therefore given right back to me by giving me my privacy. Hell, I remember a time I was downtown with my boy Donald, the guy that was with us last night.
Great guy.
Donald Luna, 2022 on Instagram. Follow my boy.
Follow Donald, amazing guy. Went out with us last night. Normally
He takes a lot of awesome pictures,
yeah,
bro.
Normally behind the camera. Yeah, listen, to give the people behind the camera a lot of credit. Someone's behind there doing that job. So thank you all. Thank you, cameraman. Appreciate it.
Love you, Donald. So we were out at the mall, Barton Creek Mall, and I'm live, we're eating food, we're talking, and somebody on my live interacts with me and they say, I saw you, I just wanted to leave you alone. You were eating, and I didn't want to bother you.
Where were you?
We're at Barton Creek Mall.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was like, BS, bullshit, you're not here. If you're here, come say hi. I dare you. Well, she had already left.
Yeah, there you go.
She left the mall. And she came back because I was already leaving. I'm leaving the mall. You better come out right now. She came up from already being gone. Said, it's me. So-and-so, so-and-so. I'm like, oh, snap. And she says, no, you're human.
Would you rather people come and say hello or leave you alone when they're...
No, I'd rather have them come say hello, but
there you go.
It's the fact that they know me. I engage so much that they, oh my God, I saw you here, I saw you there. I knew that you were going to do this and you were going to do that. I'm not feeling awkward by it because, one, I engage so much. I expect you to know what I'm doing if you're coming up to me. If not, why are you talking to me?
Right.
All right? If I'm worth it to you, if my time's important to you, then take time to understand me and my time and what I'm doing. Take time to link up with me on the 420Link. It doesn't even matter if you don't smoke cannabis.
Yep.
See, that's the thing.
We have a section for newbies too.
Yeah, it's a misconception,
Just
I think.
for
And
education.
I'm trying to break the taboo, my brother, with you. The taboo of where everybody thinks, oh my God, 420, no. Because of what we've been made to think, what we've been programmed to think. I'm glad that the stigmas are feels like the chains are being broken and falling off, but not falling off as quickly as we'd like them to, you know. And that's why we're here.
Yep. And
that's why we're here.
You know, a lot of people have a close relationship with their growers or their plugs.
Oh my God, they're important, bro.
It's an emotional connection, you know, so it's one of those areas where wherever you're going to be at, you know, if you are someone that that doesn't understand a lot about cannabis, go in there and reach out to one of the growers. You can go ahead and select growers as one of the selections. Just kindly reach out with no, wanting to expose, please make sure to keep everyone's privacy, private.
Yeah, respect each other.
Yeah, respect each other, but reach out and say, listen, I have a question for you. I will tell you the person that's growing that plant to them, that's family. That plant is medicine. They know that plant's going to help out another person. And when you help out one person, there's about 4 or 5 of the people that are in that family. So when you affect one person, you can multiply that times, at least 3 to 5 other people that are in that family. So
facts, my brother. Yep. Definite facts.
Yeah. So listen. So the growers, what we're going to be doing within the next couple weeks through our podcasts. And I'll go ahead just to get into that because I do have a couple questions that the fans went ahead and asked. I do have something for the growers that we're going to be doing in a couple weeks. What we're going to do in our podcast is we want to interview one of the growers, all right? So we're going to be interviewing a grower, and we're going to be interviewing someone that currently works at in a cannabis dispensary. It could be for medical, it could be for recreational, but somebody that's currently working in the industry. So take a quick video of your farm, your plant that looks the best, one that has the highest yield, one that's pressed and makes the best rosin, whatever you want to go ahead and send in.
Can they send farm products to me?
And you can send samples of farm products. Just go on, sign up, label yourself.
I will test your farm.
Reach right out to JT, label yourself whatever you'd like. Go on to the 420link.com social app and marketplace, set up your profile, set it up the way that you would like, label your names however you'd like. If you notice already, if you've updated it and you set up your profile recently, we went ahead and changed, just the way that you're able to label yourself. So we're always coming out with great ideas all the way till we have the release, and then after we do a release, we're gonna have a huge release party, and we'll make sure that everybody.
Where's the party at?
Well, right now, most likely, it looks like it could be in LA.
Man, if we have the party in LA, we will be flying out 2 people. It could be you and your loved one. It could just be you and the person you're gonna meet. Who knows? But I would like to think we'll fly out 2 winners, a male and a female, to come join us.
Or just you plus one, however it works out when you have somebody, bring whoever you'd like as a partner.
Yeah, that'd be great, a male and a female, right?
Or just you plus one if it's whatever you prefer to bring.
I think we bring a male and a female, and if they want to bring their plus one, they're responsible, Scott.
You're a trip.
But I want to smoke with a brother and a sister.
I got it. I know where you're going.
You know what I mean?
You mean 2 winners, I understand.
I want
so
2
perfect.
winners, a
so
male and a female.
It's not right. I got you. All right, so listen, when we
420.
Yep, we're gonna get back to real quick though, without moving away. Do have a question
710.
from one of the fans too, and we could get into 710. No, I do have a couple questions from one of the fans.
Go
Somebody
ahead,
asked
shoot.
me and said, and they might not have known this, okay, because a lot of people start off and talking about JT, about a stuntman, you know, and playing Boaz
I
Jimenez.
started off as a stuntman.
Yeah, and someone wanted to know, did you do radio before you did stuntman?
I did do radio before I was a stuntman. I actually,
Wow. Interesting.
and that goes back to the story I used to tell. I started off working in radio way back when. During the time I was working in radio, I was also picking up for the medical examiner's office here in Travis County. I worked for them for 3.5 years, picked up over 500, beautiful energy. During that time, I'm working in radio. DJ friend of mine, my brother Chris Stunts, said, JT, I'm tired, I gotta go home, been working all day, cut this commercial. I cut the commercial, I read the commercial, and it's, they're looking for extras to be on the movie The Alamo. I'm like, The Alamo, they needed soldiers for Santa Anna's army. That piqued my interest because it was one, a history movie, you know, history of Texas. Two, I was tired of radio and I kind of just wanted to be seen. I figured that was my move. So I told my listening audience, hey man, I'm gonna be an actor and I'm gonna kill Davy Crockett. Bold words, man, to be said. But I became a stunt, a b-boy stunt utility, meaning I was backup stunts. They needed extra stunt guys on that set. And I died more times on the set of The Alamo, man. Enough lives, man, to make a cat jealous. I died that many times, right? Enough to make a few cats jealous. And I just kept pursuing the acting. I said, acting, stunts, it doesn't matter. Whatever job I get first, I didn't care. I kept hearing throughout the industry, you a stuntman or you an actor? I'm like, well, whichever job will hire me first, man. You a stuntman or you an actor? Whichever will hire me first. What are you doing right now? Stunts. So you're stuntman. Stuntman. What are you doing right now? I'm acting. So what are you? Actor. I'm a stunt actor. Or I'm an action actor. Right? It was what I used to call myself, action actor. I just knew that eventually something would happen. Queen of the South came. They needed a bunch of stunt Mexicans. I filled the call. Russell Towery, my stunt coordinator, he was RoboCop way back when. Russell Towery.
So that's where you went to Queen of the South.
I know, yeah.
Nice,
he was
nice.
a stunt coordinator for Queen of the South. Hired me to do a stunt with 13 pages of dialogue. All of season 1 got scrapped pretty much, and they started redoing it, which brought my character back. My character was resurrected. And I had an opportunity to come back, episode 12 of season 1. And from 13 pages of dialogue, I was reduced to very, very nice. I just almost pronto. And Ben Loboto, the showrunner of season 4 and 5, who was one of the original writers all the way through all 5 seasons, wrote Boaz. He tells me, you got some acting chops, kid. And if we get a season 2, I'll further developing your character. Well, I went 5 seasons.
There you go.
The rest is, you know, it's just been crazy. Beautiful ride. I can't complain, man. I love it. I love it so much. What I love even more is when brothers and sisters come up to me, they recognize me, and they say thank you. During COVID, when I had nothing to watch, you saved me. Just hearing that in the form of I know what I did and what they mean with the entertainment and whatnot. It feels good. That's my award. That's my Oscar. That's my Latin Imagen Award. That's
what drives you.
That's what drives me, bro. It
Mm-hmm.
really is. And when I was hearing, hey, why are you engaging so much on your Insta or doing this on your Facebook? I just said because people need it. And it's important.
Mm-hmm.
It's putting a smile on somebody's face, and they're smiling. They're not too sad. And as long as they're smiling, they may be making someone else smile.
That's right.
If they're making someone else smile, then I know I'm doing my job right.
Yeah, there's a saying, money doesn't make you smile, a smile makes you money.
Smile makes you money.
So might as well smile.
Smile is also the language a baby can understand. And I like communicating with as many as I can, and it starts with a
smile.
That's it. That's it.
All right, got another question that was sent in. All right,
Please.
okay. From doing stunts, and then from doing acting. All right, I haven't done any stunts, so I can't tell you the beat up that's probably
My
comes.
body
comes
aches,
with.
but I'd rather do stunts.
What's harder to recuperate from? And I tried to get this answer out of you last night when we were hanging out. Is it recuperating from the physical? Okay, from you would get from doing the stunt, because you are acting when you're doing stunts. You are acting.
You're still
Okay,
acting.
so you're still acting. Okay, there's a lot of the damage that can hurt. Okay, so what's harder? Having to deal with the pain, and I tried to get this out last night. Having to deal with the pain as a stuntman, or having to be able to separate, or how are you able to separate JT Campos, the actor, from Joseph JT Campos? So Boaz Jimenez, how does Boaz Jimenez and JT Campos separate? Which one's harder? Dealing with the separation of going from one of those, both in those, back in those characters, because you really got to get into character. I mean, mentally, you are that person when you're playing that role.
When I'm playing Boaz, I'm just a real dick. When I'm Joseph, I'm just flaccid.
Funny.
But I'm still a dick either
Right.
way, okay?
So is it harder that, I guess we'll rephrase the question, I'll help rephrase the question too. Probably what was the stunt that when you went ahead and did that stunt where you landed or you hit and you were like, oh, that's the one right there that hurt?
Okay, the greatest stunt I ever pulled was becoming Boaz Jimenez. Boaz Tomas Jimenez, I would say, is the greatest stunt because stuntmen don't really like delivering dialogue. Well, from what I hear in the industry. However, I was just waiting for that opportune moment to showcase my skills. For me, the greatest stunt was out-stunting a bunch of my brothers and sisters on screen. I did all my own stunts though. On the final stunt in season 5 when they supposedly killed Boaz. No spoilers, hush up. Y'all should have already been caught up by now. So don't say spoiler. No, not true. So when they supposedly killed Boaz on the show, I had my belt and the belt on my pants when I landed on my back. You know, sometimes certain little things, man, just I don't know how many times I fell down, but I did my stunts every time. And I might have like slipped a disc because every now and then I get a little this nerve.
Mm-hmm.
But no joy, man. I can't tell you the joy I get from doing stunts.
Mm-hmm.
I can get a phone call and it's like, hey Scott, do you want to work next week, man? Oh, hey Scott, you got an audition, man. Go audition for so and so part. It's a badass from Sinaloa. He's a drug kingpin, drug lord. Good luck. Hey Scott, you got a call back, man. Fucking hey, it's you and 7 other guys that got the call back. Man, I really hope you get it, buddy. Damn, Scott, you got fucking you got the callback. You got the first right of refusal. What's first right of refusal mean? That means if Joseph Campos doesn't get the part, you got it. Gee, thanks. All right. Compared to, hello? Hey, Scott. Yeah. Can you work next week? Sure, yes, sir. Doing what? You're going to get your ass beat up by a drug dealer and you're going to get shot, roll down some stairs. You're done. Should be a simple week. Oh, yeah, man, I'm there. Cool.
Well, speaking of drug dealing, I had another question. That was sent in. All right. Now,
Speaking of drug dealing.
well, this one was kind of a surprise to me too, and I kind of was doing a little bit of research on it because I was trying to find out the answer to myself. But there's a real part that's in the movie. Did you really kick the head on your own, or that was that plan?
Oh, that was me, man. Like,
Wow.
Season 3.
Yeah.
So you're talking about season 3 with who's laughing now, pendejo? That's our improv dialogue.
Because that's a famous scene when it comes to when
so
you're doing a lot of research.
So we're kicking.
You'll see that kid
My
just kick.
sicarios are kicking ahead on like a makeshift soccer field. I'm supposed to be standing at the top of the stairs. Colonel Cortez pulls in. He says what he says, and the dialogue's supposed to be at the top the whole time. But I see my guys, these extras. I come from the extra world. I see these extras kicking this damn head, and I'm like, man, that looks like fun. They break for a little while, and I walk to the guy and say, hey, man, who's gonna kick the head to me? They're all looking at me. I say, who's gonna kick the head to me? You can talk to me. It's okay. I don't care if they say not to talk to me. You can talk to me. I'm not that actor that doesn't want you not talking to me. So they start talking to me. I say, hey, one of y'all kick the head to me. You kick it to me? One of the guys says, I'll do it. I was like, all right, cool. I said, hey, my line of dialogue is, Camila better watch her ass and her head. When I say her ass, I want that head being kicked in my direction. That's it.
It's insane.
And I said,
Great.
I said, okay. I said, all right. I take off to the top. You know, they didn't have a dolly track. It was like, there we are. They were on the wide shot. Always do it in the wide, y'all, because the wide captures the world. The world is what's being seen. You got your wide, your medium, and then your close. And then they shoot from various angles, and they do the wide, the medium, the close. They capture it on the wide, they're gonna get it on the medium. They might even get it real close in the close. So wide, medium, close. And use the wide shot. So here we are, we're rolling. My dialogue's being delivered. I'm supposed to stay at the top, and I move. Because I want to get to the field. Cut! What are you doing, Boaz? So I don't know, I felt stagnant. Felt like I had to be on the move. Okay, and we're moving with Boaz. That's 10. Take a 10. They had to get the dolly track. And in that dolly track, we're moving now. We set up to the final spot. Camila better watch her ass. And her head. I turn around and the head's right there. I kick it. Everyone goes silent on set, like, oh yeah, cut. I was surprised. They wanted to redo that scene and like replicate what I had just done. We could never do it again. I was missing the kick. I couldn't fucking hit it. They wanted me to pick the head up and throw it. It was too much BS.
Grab
after
it
that.
for a while.
Ah, she better wash her head and her ass. It became too much over the top. When I saw the edit, I'm like, that's my take.
I'll tell you, good questions that were sent in.
That was a good question, by the way.
That was
so
good. Whoever did that research and sent that in. So
thank you.
Keep sending it in. Send it in through chat. If you're logging in through Apple, you're doing the Google update, you still need to send some information and get it to us. Just
I like that, Scott.
Yeah.
You know what? As we continue with our podcast, I dare you to go back and watch all 5 seasons and go ahead. See if you can catch me slipping. I'll tell you anything you want to know from Queen of the South. I've got all the juicy behind the scenes stories. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Watch it. Really awesome show.
Really great show.
Being from Miami, I definitely appreciate the show.
The Miami scenes were the best.
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
appreciated it. But what I appreciate more than that is right now, this moment, this time, with all you brothers and sisters. And with my brother Scott here, because Scott, I guess he saw something in me, like others have seen in the past. And here I am, just being me, being real, transparent. Just wanted to say thank you and remind you to link in.
Yep.
Link up and dare to be bold. Dare to ask the questions that you think you shouldn't.
Yeah, how many, I would say, we have a lot of followers out there that follow JT. I mean, listen, every time JT's on, I see everyone leaving the comments and leaving hearts and leaving the fires, and diving into everything that JT's doing during the day. So I would say, join the app. How many do you think we can get on there? I would say at least 200.
I want to get,
How many do you think?
I want 300.
300?
You said 2.
There you go.
I know that if you shared it with somebody and that somebody shared it with someone else and that someone else shares it, we'll get to where we want to be and then surpass it.
Mm-hmm. So I know where we're at right now. as it pertains to all the profiles. I'll have them do an update right now at this exact time, and we'll go ahead and keep track, and we'll take a look from here, and we'll look taking it, watch everything rise to number 300. And listen, if you want,
I want the 300.
You can label yourself in there if you like. Put a little comment under section, to label yourself. You write, "Hi, JT Campos."
I'm a cannabis.
Boaz Jimenez fan. However you want to. It's okay. You can label yourself however you like to. It's all one big happy family. So it'll be great. So we'll go ahead. By next week on Thursday, we're going to be having another podcast. So we'll go ahead and talk about the great people that went ahead and uploaded the app since then and set up their profiles.
Next Thursday?
We're going to have another one. I'm going to be at live. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be heading over and I'm going to be meeting Eduardo G in Florida.
That's my boy.
Yeah, right?
That's my boy.
Yes, definitely, man. He sends some love, by the way. And I'm going to be meeting with Eduardo. Eduardo G, he's one of the founders of the420link.com. Also, right here with JT Campos. And we're going to be diving really deep more into the app, future launches that are coming. So if you have any questions that you want to ask a lot more about the420link.com, please keep sending in the feedback from the early release. Like I said, a lot of the feedback we're already implementing. As you see the updates come, go ahead and update. You'll probably see what you sent in there. And if we weren't working on it, we will be as soon as you send it in. But the only way we're going to know is if you go ahead and download the app. So it'll be a great time that we're going to go ahead and we're going to have some time to sit down with Eddie G next Thursday. And then the following week after that, we'll go ahead and meet with either one of the growers or one of the dispensary associates that work in one of our dispensaries or at any of the grow sites or at your own farm, wherever it may be, and anywhere in the United States. So I'll come to you on that one. So that's going to be Scotty G coming to your town.
Man, I want to go with you.
Yeah, you like that?
I want to go. I might be coming.
Might be coming.
I'm not too busy.
If you're in Austin, we don't have to go that far, right?
I'll let you play my.
If you're in Cali, we'll head out there. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, send it in. We're going to go there because if it's a farm, we want to publicize it for you. Okay, if it's your dispensary, we want to publicize it for you. Remember, the 420 link, it's our business to increase your business. So whatever we can do to do that, we don't, listen, you only get a no if you don't ask the question. So ask. Then you go ahead and get a yes. So reach out to make sure that you get a yes. Okay, if you can't do it, if you don't reach out, you won't get it.
Be bold.
Be bold.
Just be bold with it. Get out there. Take a chance.
So when we talk about contests, we had a pre-roll contest.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I know who won, too.
We watched some cool videos, some funny videos.
It was fast, too.
I'll tell you, fast, quick. Make sure you go on to the420link.com for you to catch the video. We're going to go ahead and post a video, or at least the link on there. It's also going to be on Instagram. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to announce the winner, and then we're going to reach out to the winner through our social app.
Oh, I'll tell him you won. Hit me up within 5 minutes.
So,
hit me up in 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
All right, I will find
4 minutes, 20 seconds.
What you do is if you have...
I got 4 hours.
If you're on your front screen right here, okay, you can search right here. And some of the selections on here are grower, edible chef, educator, newbie, cannabis chill, smoke and Netflix, the plug, and link up tonight.
Netflix,
just be honest on what you're looking for that specific day, that specific
Netflix
night.
And chill, but with the smoke.
Right, and then you can also select if you're looking for people online. All right, so I will go ahead and find the winner because I know how to search up on top here.
Boom.
And, all right, who does that say? I'll do the drum roll. Ready? Drum roll, please. And the winner of the pre-roll. Sleepy Trees.
Yo,
Sweet.
Good video, by the way.
Yeah, pretty badass, man. I'll give you some credit. When you see the video, he rolls almost like his own little pre-made filter on the bottom.
No, he put a filter in it.
Yep. And then on the top, turns it into a nice cone. Has that little extra top, barely clips it off to make it nice and smooth and neat. He's in the video, a little bit of chat going on. So listen,
Real
I would
quick, though,
say sleepy trees. You're
I
gonna
would use
get
a glass tip. That's the only recommendation I would make because I like smoking with the glass. I can smoke my trees and feel sleepier, and they taste better for me. But congratulations, sleepy trees. If you can learn to roll with glass, I just may have a job for you. Because I hate rolling my own shit. And I want to be real and have my designated roller by my side at all times. I like to just say, here, roll this up. And then like put a pound of sativa or a pound of indica or, you know what, a pound of sativa, a pound of indica, and a pound of hybrid all in front of him and say, roll up.
How was it smoking with Be Real? I mean, come on, me from going back in the days, that's like a dream and a half.
You know what? Smoking with Be Real, smoking with Snoop Dogg, smoking with
Can you?
shit, Tommy Chong was there once. That's that Be Real. I didn't smoke with him per se, but I smoked in the same room as Tommy Chong. Smoking with Mike Tyson.
There you go.
Smoking with Mike Tyson was like.
Well, smoking with Mike Tyson would be good. Probably has some
See, who
shrooms
else
in
I
there.
smoked with Wiz Khalifa when he came to Austin. I smoked with Willie Nelson.
There you go.
Here at the W. Smoked with Matthew McConaughey. No, not Matthew. Matthew was there, but I smoked with Woody Harrelson. It was Woody Harrelson and Jessica Alba won't admit it, but she was within that smoke cloud. And
So don't tell nobody.
yeah, don't tell nobody.
Keep it in
That's
the
all I'm gonna
Cannabis
say.
family.
Maybe I shouldn't even say who was smoking with me.
We all know how to keep
You
a
can
secret.
find out
We're the best ones
on the
keeping a
420,
secret,
yeah,
right?
man.
We don't know nothing about
I
nobody,
don't know
right?
nothing about nothing.
Right?
But all I know is that I was blowing clouds by myself and those people are around me.
We made it this long. We know how to keep quiet, right? All right, so
Smoky Trees, congratulations
all right,
again,
so
brother.
go ahead. I'd say, how does that sound?
Congratulations. Hold on, let me.
All right, you can send his own note. I said congratulations for winning the 420Link blunt pre-roll competition. It was amazing. Great job. It's outstanding. We had a fun time watching it. We really did. And keep coming them in. Keep coming, sending the stuff in. You can reach out anytime. Listen, I understand with the Apple going through the test flight right now, some things might be difficult to log in. But when you do log in and you do share it with a friend, make sure you share it with a friend the right way. So go to your screen where in the front where your liked people are at. Go to share it with a friend. Share it. And on the bottom where it says share, you can share it in different ways. You can share it via email. You can share it via text. I went ahead and just shared it in both different types of ways. It matters who I was sending it to. But the best way is the via text, because if someone's on their phone, they could just go ahead and link directly through there. When you send it, Google will link in right away. Boom, 1, 2, 3. When you are in the Apple, make sure that you download the Apple. Make sure you download Test Flight, and the Apple version will be able to, or you'll be able to pull up your version on your Apple phone after you download Test Flight. So download Test Flight, and then go ahead and log in through that shared link. And the important thing, when someone shares the link with you, you're good. Make sure you use their code. When you use their code, that's really important because you're going to want to share your code. When you share your code, okay, and Sleepy Trees and I had a great conversation earlier just about this when he sent in his video. I just said, thank you for sending in your video. I really appreciate it, So either way, let's start to get into real business here, all right?
Congratulations for winning the 420link.com social app and marketplace. You're a true smoker, my G. Smoke it up and be cool.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, you can press send. You go right ahead.
All right.
There you go.
Send.
And if you want to follow,
I should have told him call me within 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
If you want to communicate with Sleepy Trees, reach out to Sleepy Trees. He said on Instagram.
You don't know how to roll up, he'll teach you.
Yeah, don't do it now unless you can multitask, because I don't want you to miss the podcast. So if you can multitask, go right ahead. But follow him. It's at sleepy_trees with a Z. So TREEZ. All right. So find him at sleepy_TREEZ. Since we're on that, we'll go ahead and start looking into just do a little 710 recap. If that's great.
Recap, yeah.
We had Dad Day, which we went to. So thank you all for joining for the both videos last week. We had the podcast. We had the podcast, remember, with I Smoke Mobile. I Smoke Mobile, releasing the green light drink. So make sure to look up I Smoke Mobile.
It's going to be in a green light bulb, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll tell you, you know what? I'll give you one little spoiler alert, and I'll tell you, if there's a green light, I could probably tell you with the rest of the lights that are at a traffic light and how things are really labeled at majority of the dispensaries. Green light, you could probably imagine how that's going to feel, and probably understand the other two colors that will be coming after that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we have...
So green light's a sativa.
Green light is really nice and chill. It is slightly uplifting. But it is relaxing. For me, I would say it'd be more like a sativa leaning hybrid. Nice. If I had to go ahead and put it in, but remember, cannabis affects everybody differently.
Yeah, you have indoor cannabinoid systems are all different.
You have your own indoor cannabinoid system within your body. Okay, the cannabinoids go ahead and reconnect those window for you to make you, feel better. I would say at times there's a difference between being high and stoned. Right? A lot of times me feeling high just might be feeling good. It's a little bit different than feeling stoned. So when we talked about Dab Day, remember, who was big at Dab Day down in Miami was Cookies. Right?
Nice.
Right? Cookies. So I wonder when we have Dab Days going to be in Jacksonville again in October to celebrate Halloween. There's still some VIT tickets available. Wonder if Stone, there we go, Stone Girls.
Yeah.
All right.
And celebration of Dab Day, I brought my dabber.
Havana Honey Gold is premium qualities.
You know what? I think we'll do this outside. I don't want to get that $500 fine.
Yeah, most definitely. When you're hooked up in a nice penthouse and they tell you when you go ahead and smoke it out, we're going to give you a $500 fine.
But I got my inspired for Dab Day.
I love smoking, but I prefer to spend it on what I'm smoking than the room that I'm smoking in. Right?
Well, my brother here, Mark Waslaw, Mark and Greg from the Pot Brothers Attorney at Law will tell you that's disobedience, that's disorderly conduct. Knowing damn well it's a disobedience of behavior because you know the rules and you're saying I want to disobey them. And you can get in trouble for that. Choices and consequences. Know the consequences of your choices. But with that being said, I think I'm going to get my boy Mark on our podcast, get him on the podcast because I don't know whether or not you know this. This applies in all 25 states. Better to know the script and never need it. The script is, if you ever get pulled over by a cop, you don't wait for him to say, you know why I pulled you over? No, you ask him, why'd you pull me over, officer? Then he's going to tell you because you got a light out. Where are you going? What do you say?
I don't answer any questions.
No, I'm not discussing the events of my day.
The events of my day.
Not discussing the events of my day. All right. I like where he went, but you're still being polite when you say, sir, I'm not discussing the events of my day. And you know why it's important to say that? Because what if you were going to your doctor?
You just don't have to get into your events for the day. And you're not answering a question is what it is. They're waiting for you to answer a question. As soon as you answer a question, then you waive your Miranda rights.
Exactly. So
if somebody comes up to you and says, how are you doing today? And you answer, great, you just answered a question. All right? So that's why JT said right away, boom.
I'm not discussing the events of my day.
You just...
All right, wise ass. The reason why I really pulled you over is because you were speeding, and I noticed you passed that stoplight over there. Let me see your license, proof of registration, all that bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Here you go. You're going to be good. If you're good, you're going to be great. When it comes back, am I being detained or am I free to go? If he continues to harass you, he may say something like, you're being detained. And if you're being detained, you then say, I invoke the fifth. And as my brother Mark and Greg would say, you shut the fuck up.
If you haven't seen them, you got to go out and watch them. They're great guys. I'll tell you, it's going to be awesome to have them on the show.
They're going to be on the show.
You got to set that up. I'm going to hold JT to that one. I'm going to hold JT to the 300
we're going to get y'all. Y'all come on.
Cannabis family that's going to be setting up a profile on the 420Link social app and marketplace with a token being released, plus more coming down the line. There's a lot of great things coming, so thank you for watching the 420Link podcast. Where what we do is we keep it real, and we were keeping it real with JT. So with what JT wants to go ahead and use smoke right now, I want to go ahead and join him We'll go ahead and get some cool clips of it. We'll show them later. Just make sure that you follow. Make sure you set up a profile. But you ready to go outside and take a dab?
I want to go outside, take a dab. I know you're going to be leaving here at some point, back on your way to Tallahassee, and then the
Hustle wins
party's
every
over.
time.
The party's over for a little while with you until I see you again.
Yeah, I love you, man.
We'll be on the road.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, brother.
One thing
Thank
I
you,
know
thank you,
that
thank
we are is a couple of cajones right here. He's got his
That's right.
cajon, I got my cajon. We got a couple of cajones, and when you got some cajones on you,
Yep.
you got some cajones on you. Dance to the beat of your own drum, move the way you'll move, be bold with it, and stay linked in.
Yep. 420link.com.
We
Love
outta
you.
here.